Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to be telling you about Time for Kids, its wonderful advantages, and why I use it in my classroom. Why use Time for Kids? First off, it's a great educational resource. It's easy to use. Students can read articles online, or the teacher has the ability to print the articles in order to do correlating comprehension activities. Several articles are written for multiple Lexile levels. Several articles are able to be translated into Spanish for our ELL readers. Several articles have a read aloud feature, which is wonderful for struggling readers. And it's great for our English language learners. The biggest reason and purpose for using Time for Kids is that it's engaging. It allows students to stay up to date with the world around them. It allows them to be active participants and to voice opinions and ideas on current events. Who is the audience? The audience can be a wide range. It can be elementary children, grades K through 5, struggling readers, English language learners. You could even use it in a middle school setting, especially if you have struggling readers. You can go backwards a couple of grade levels in order to give them text that is at their level. When can it be utilized? It can be utilized pretty much anytime throughout the day. I've seen it used in whole group instruction, during tier reading intervention, during center rotations, and during small group guided reading. And it's also a wonderful resource to utilize while testing. It keeps the students busy and engaged so they're not over there bothering you with questions of what they're supposed to be doing while you're trying to get the best assessment data out of students that you're testing. And here's what it looks like. There is an option up at the top to subscribe and pay in order to receive above and beyond what is included for free. But I have found that the free version is adequate for my classroom and my needs with my students. You will choose articles to view based on the grade level you want. So you have K1, 2, 3, and 4, and grades 5 and 6. I work with struggling readers, so I may have to at times go back a couple of grade levels to find the level that's best suitable for my students. As you can see, I clicked on grades 3 and 4. There are many articles to scroll through if you keep scrolling on down. The first article is Drones in Space, and you can see the options included with the article. This particular article has a correlating video, a read aloud capability, the ability to be translated into Spanish, and also multiple reading levels. Here is where you have the option to change the Lexile based on the level of your students. This article right here has 3 different Lexiles. It has a Lexile of a 510, a 700, and a 900. So it does really give you the ability to customize it based on the students that you have in front of you. And then you can also see right here that you have a print button so that if you do want to print it and have an actual hard copy for the students, you're able to do that. Here's what it looks like when you or a student click on the read aloud feature. Students press the play button when they're ready to have it read to them, and they listen and follow along with the article. The articles also have highlighted vocabulary words that students may struggle with. When they click on the yellow highlighted word, it opens up a box, and included in the box is the picture that correlates with the vocabulary word, the definition, the part of speech, and a sentence that uses vocabulary word. And this is just such a really great feature for not only our struggling readers, because it does read to them right here, but it's also great for ELL students who struggle with lacking that vocabulary and not knowing what words mean. Another wonderful feature of Time for Kids is that it's also aligned by grade level with the Common Core standards. This is a great tool, especially if you're required to include standards in your lesson plans. This is overall an amazing and engaging resource for educators and students. There are a lot of ways to utilize this resource in your classroom, and I hope that you find it very beneficial in your classroom as well. As far as the ISTE standards go, I chose ISTE for Coaches Standard 1E, connect leaders, educators, instructional support, technical support, domain experts, and solution providers to maximize the potential of technology for learning. And the ISTE Education Standard 2C, model for colleagues the identification, exploration, evaluation, curation, and adoptions of new digital resources and tools for learning. And I hope by presenting this wonderful resource to you that it is something new for you that you can use in your classroom and that your students will be just as engaged as mine are. Thanks.